Yo guys, welcome back to another Danmachi Memoria Freese video. Okay, so we're doing stage 7 and it's a worm and it's weak to water. So my anniversary Reveria is about to make me feel a whole lot better about not being able to S-clear stage 6. Ooh, spoilers, sorry. If you haven't seen that already, go back and watch stage 6. I'm so bummed about that. But anyway, let's jump into stage 7. Let's put some poison anklets on here first because he does poison. Okay, and then we're going to put some revolving anklets. I should have done this before I started recording, but meh. No. Armor, LD. How about that? How about we do that? The fact is, I know that, I pay no attention to the fact that I just put a magic revolving anklet on a physical unit that does no damage, so. Okay, so I was saying that the fact is I know Water Riv does damage at the best of times, so now being able to use Worm Killer passive, boy, I think we're about to see some serious numbers. In fact, I know, I've already done this, so I know what's coming. Everyone else got poison anklets? Did I do that? Oh yeah, I don't have a third water unit, a third single target water unit to put alongside this. Actually, let me see if I can find. I know I have a higher leveled poison anklet around here somewhere. Can't be sending her into battle with a level 1 poison anklet. That's just suicide. There we go. That was 70. That'll do. Okay, I don't have a third water single target DPS unit, so I'm running the wind and water magic record buster comp that I just managed to get together. This is basically my my plain record buster build. Like for most record busters, obviously I can't use it for this record buster because it's weak to fire, but you know it still will get me a decent score. The only problem is I don't have a continuous unit that applies water resistance debuff, so Revis removing debuffs kind of screws me over. Yeah, that's essentially it. Revis removes debuffs, which screws me over. But all in all, this is going to be a feel-good run for me because I know for a fact I am going to slap this worm in the face. For those of you that aren't aware, when you see the orange numbers pop up, that's because you have a passive that is basically strong, gives you an additional 50% or I think it's 50% damage to this specific type of enemy. Now this Reveria basically has Worm Killer, which means she does an additional 50% damage to worms, which means we're going to take these first couple of turns to set up. I mean, Ryu skill 3 is going to hit hard anyway, like no matter what, Ryu skill 3 is going to hit hard even without being a worm killer. 543k even without worm killer. Okay, we're going to apply the magic resist debuff for now because we want to start putting out as much damage as possible as soon as possible. Oh, he really laid into Haruhime there. Wind Haruhime, that is. 1,086,000 damage in one turn from Reveria. I am not about to complain about that. Let me just make sure it has enough debuffs, because if you don't know, Ryu's skill 3 basically reduces the debuff cooldown, the debuff duration by 1 turn every time she uses skill 3. So it like sacrifices 1 turn of that debuff to do an additional amount of damage. So we're going to apply Wind Haruhime's buffs to herself, and we're going to use Haruhime's SA here to give everyone 100% magic buff. Haruhime is giving herself the wind buff. Now my counter attack should really start her. Yep. Wow. What? That's stupid. 346,000 on a counter attack. Ladies and gentlemen, that is a joke. I'm going to reapply additionals because it does not. Okay. Again, I'm going to bring up my friend Tiv, who basically told me that you have to work out whether it's mathematically worth reapplying additional actions, and in this case, given that Reveria hits so hard on counters as well as additionals, it's definitely worth to reapply those additional actions. So I mean, the counter attacks alone, man, 300,000 on a counter attack. I need those counter attacks to remain. And then Ryu hitting 785,000, even though she's not actually, she doesn't have Worm Killer, is so stupid. See how many turns I have of the 1 unit resist down. Ooh. Okay, we're gonna Yasuga here. Yeah, pretty much need to Yasuga. Consistently Yasuga for a few turns. Go back to skill 2 there. This turn is going to put out an immense amount of damage. I can already tell. 185k from Wind Haru, that's fine. It's still decent damage. 342k on a counter attack. Another 300k on a counter attack. Nearly 1,000,000 damage without the additional action. That is so dumb. So dumb. We're gonna so we're gonna reset Haruhime's skills there. I think one more turn, and then we can just double SA with Haruhime and Riveria, and we are all set. We are good to go. Counter attack. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna double SA, but Riveria's just going to finish off the worm before Haruhime can even get a hit off, which is astounding. Like the Riveria as a unit, I mean, I'm not trying to undersell this, right? But if this Ryu had Worm Killer as well, she would technically be hitting basically like 1.1 million every turn. So, wow. Hot damn. I'm going to see how many turns of 1 unit resist we have. Okay, makes no difference because it's about to end this turn anyway. Smart Money says Haruhime is not even going to get to SA. So we're going to skip the animation, see how much it does. 3.6 million, that's it, done and dusted. You owe me a Coke, I was right. Haruhime didn't even get to SA. That is crazy damage. Okay. This makes me, like, I feel great about this. Like, my wind/water Record Buster team can effectively put out significant amount of damage. Like, you saw how much damage Ryu was doing, even without having Worm Killer. So effectively, my water team, if I had one more water unit, say if I had the water Lafia, then my water team would be set. However, I'm okay running the Wind Haruhime, given that the assists in the game actually contribute to being able to run a water/wind Record Buster magic team. That was a mouthful. And essentially made this team possible. Now, even though it wasn't weak to wind and I didn't really have, well, I want to say she's pretty self-sufficient anyway. Even though it wasn't essentially weaker to wind, Haruhime was still hitting nearly 200k, if not more, you know, during her turn. So it's still worth it. It was still great. I mean, I don't know if I could take any one of them out and it still be as effective. Obviously, Riveria being the main damage dealer, Ryu still hitting 800k on her skill 3 at the end there, definitely made her worth as well. Anyway, guys, that is going to be it. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you took something from this, or at least enjoyed me slapping the crap out of a worm. No innuendo meant there, but anyway, please make sure to drop a like if you did enjoy the video, subscribe if you're not. Social media links in the description, and as always, guys, I love you, and I'll catch you later.